Hey traders, good morning. Edison here with the Edison Trading Collective. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Hope you all have had a good, productive open. I can't say that I did today. However, it wasn't horrible. Ended the day one winner, one loser, net 141 in the green. Today, nothing really set up for me, and I think one could make an argument that maybe I shouldn't have taken any trades today, put any capital at risk, and I think that's a pretty fair argument. Traded twice today, as I said, one winner, one loser, both short on Tesla this morning. Well, I was on the wrong side of it, and I thought I might have been, and that's why I went into these thinking they were going to only and always and ever be scalps this morning. So very small size, very little capital was put in play today. And yeah, so let's get to it. We can talk about it quickly here. Not a ton to say today, unfortunately. So market opens up. It was going to open about a point and a half down. Tesla was going to open about 3/4 of a point up. So certainly the Tesla was going to outperform the market at the open. And the market sort of just trades in this range forever. In fact, it still is. And I think that's the one thing that sort of threw me off. Didn't give me a lot of confidence to take Tesla long. I generally don't have a ton of confidence in Tesla long. It's just how I trade and how I see things. And it certainly went today and went without me. And it's kind of ironic. I said on Friday's video that I was really excited about this candle because I thought it could show us, a move, either above it or below it. So I definitely had 820 to the upside and 800 to the downside with the target of this low of 782 if it went there, and well, it certainly went. I guess disappointed that I didn't really just trust my read and my conviction a little bit, but it is what it is. So let's get into it. Okay, so out of the gates, was really patient. I knew I would be. There was no gap. No gap, no go today, I guess. Everything was going to open up relatively flat. And so I was kind of just waiting to see what the market was going to show me. Tesla puts in a nice strong move, and so did the market out of the gates, and it kind of chills out a little bit and then throws in another big move. Really quickly, RSI was really high. It was in the mid 70s or thereabouts. And I saw this this 836 candle show up, and at that time the market was really strong, showing some strength, and Tesla was showing some weakness. And given the market was down as well, I thought, well, maybe this is a decoupling opportunity for me to get short. So I did that. I took just a few contracts of the 830 puts, and my target was 820. That was Friday's high, 819.50. So I figured I was going to try to just scalp it down to 820 and take my winner and go, and that worked out okay. I did exactly that. I think I grabbed about $465 or so in that trade. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fair. I missed some of it. It actually went through 820 here, I think, down to a low about 816 or something like that. Yep, 816.37. So I missed a few bucks, but it wasn't ever the plan to really let that thing go, and I was just one way in, one way out on that trade. And then I see it sort of find a bottom here between 815 and 820. It comes up, it throws another wick in here. The market starts to, or rather Tesla starts to show some weakness, and on this 845 candle, the market's showing some strength, and Tesla's not. So I get short again, this time the 815s, thinking to myself that if we can get through 820, I got short right here on this 845 candle, underneath this low. If we can get through, hold underneath 820 and get below this kind of 815 mark, maybe we can hunt lows. Again, really small size. It had to go right away. It didn't. I was up a little bit in the trade, and then by the time this 846 candle broke the high, the 845 candle, by the time I could get myself out of the trade, I had lost about $300, and so about $1.50 or so a contract, and that put me to where I am today, or right now rather, net 141 on the day. I did look at getting long Tesla thinking that I was just sort of fighting the current here. Wasn't in love with it, given that the market was down. Of course, Tesla was decoupled almost entirely from the SPY, and I do talk about how I like that, but I generally prefer that both are in trend, meaning that if the SPY were green today and Tesla was decoupling on the moves when the SPY at least looked weak, but it was still going, I feel okay with that. But when it's completely detached from itself, and it's long, of course, I do have a significant bias to the market. I just didn't feel great about it, and frankly, I had sort of felt like I was fighting today in like two rapid fire trades, one winner, one loser. I was basically flat on the day, and I just decided I was better off not pushing it today. Clearly, not my day. Didn't have the gap that I prefer to see. Didn't have clean trends aligning between the two instruments that I was looking at, meaning Tesla and the SPY. And ultimately, it was a really good setup. And there's some folks out there, other channels, who I think probably ended up taking a trade like that. Matt Diamond or Jay Otani, two other really great streamers. If you guys haven't checked out their channel, I encourage you to do so. Matt Diamond, and I think if you just search that, I think you find him. And then Jaw Trades is Jay's channel. Really good channels, and my gut says that they probably took a move like that over 825. That's sort of in their strategy. I don't really prefer to take something as it's coming up to the high. I tend to try to find opportunities where I can hunt the high and then hope it gets through it. But the 825 level here was a really clean area to get long, and even to hunt new highs. I think over 830 would have been good too. I just don't prefer to trade like that, and the market just wasn't aligned for me to do it. So I decided to just pack it in for the day. Again, net 141, not how I like to start the week. I prefer to start the week with a bunch of cushion, but it didn't happen. I suppose it's better than a $1,600 loss, which is how I started last week out. So maybe you could say I'm a bit ahead of the game, but we're excited. Tesla's definitely starting to show us some trends, and we like that. The market needs to figure itself out, I think, in order for me to feel really comfortable. And until then, we'll continue to, limit size and limit risk, and maybe just plan to put on shorter scalps and try to maximize some profits that way. But hey, hope you guys have a great day today. Looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow. As always, questions, comments, subscribe to the channel if you'd like. I'm going to try to do this every single day that I trade. And on days where I don't take trades, which maybe should have been today, maybe I'll fill those days in with some other more broad thoughts on markets and how I trade and why I trade Tesla and charts and things like that. So stick with me here, gang. I think we're going to have a lot of fun building this channel, and good luck out there. Be well.